Hello and a warm welcome to Joburg Today. I am Nashina Mohammed. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Johannesburg is one of Africa's biggest metropolitans, and hidden amongst the tall grey buildings are pockets of nature, one of which is our city park, Albert's Farm.
Johannesburg is a very urban environment with a very urban population. To get around nature, most of the citizens go outside of the city limits. But Albert's Farm represents one of many conservancies in the city.
Albert's Farm is a park. It's a municipal park wedged between Northcliffe, Waterfall Estate, Albertville and Greymont. It was sold by the Alberts family to City Parks many years ago on condition that it remained a green lung and an open space for the community. It's one of the biggest green lungs in Johannesburg. It's a fabulous open space. There are lots of walks, there are lots of space to ride bicycles, there are ridges to climb. It's not a flat area. There's a artesian spring. I think it's the only artesian spring in Johannesburg, which is awesome. It feeds the dam and the whole wetland area. Bird life is phenomenal. Fabulous place to walk dogs, awesome picnic spots. There's a park run every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, a 5-kilometer park run, which ties in with the international park run scene. So yeah, versatile and fabulous, and a big space that is totally natural, with no alien invasion on it at all. It's a gorgeous open space, and it gives you enough space to feel that you've got it all to yourself.
I'm Riley Sakaniposakwe for Joburg Today.
My name is Kanja Aitz, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, Joburg Today TV, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're a person that's on the move, well, you can catch us on pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. Joburg is a big city, and for dogs living with their owners, it may feel even more so. The Walkhaven Dog Park creates a space for Joburgers to take their dogs and let them run wild.
We're here at Walkhaven Dog Park, a 22-hectare park where Johannesburg dog owners come to let their furry friends frolic.
It's a park where people are able to bring their dogs along and go for long walks, let the dogs swim in the dam. They can sit and have a nice meal, or bring along a picnic basket and find a nice spot underneath the trees. It gets really hectic on a Sunday, sometimes to the point where there isn't a free table or braai area available. Saturdays are a little quieter, so if you're a first-time visitor, I would suggest come along on a Saturday rather than a Sunday. Gives you better time to settle in, get your dog settled in and what have you. We have quite a lot of braai areas where people can sit and have a braai if they like to do that. We do have boarding kennels for people who want to go away on holiday. We've obviously got the tea garden area, which you see behind me, where people can sit and have a meal if they prefer that. We do have a dog washer on board as well as a small pet shop where people can buy treats for their pets. The restaurant and bar are open from Wednesday through to Sunday. The restaurant basically is your basic run-of-the-mill food, so your hamburgers, your steaks and that sort of thing. And yes, they're welcome to get some cold drinks and sit underneath the trees and enjoy themselves. All of our staff have been trained to keep an eye out on what could potentially be bad situations with dogs. We're all very aware all the time of situations that could turn into fights or what have you.
The food is great, the atmosphere is great, the dogs love it, and yeah, it's a good outing for them. They love it here. There's a big, nice dam where they can swim and they can run free, and I've never ever seen a fight. And I have never seen so many dogs so happy in my life.
My late father used to do a lot of gun dog training, a lot of training with dogs and people, and one of his friends suggested the one day that perhaps, people would actually pay to come and walk their dogs here. So there it started with, I think the entrance was a whole R5, and you could come and take a walk around, and one thing led to another. There is an admission fee payable, which is 30 Rand for adults, it's 15 Rand for children. We also have a membership option because we have some people who enjoy coming as many as 2-3 times a week, so they can pay an annual membership fee and they don't have to pay to come in again.
As you can see, this is no ordinary dog park, so if you and your dog want some good food and fresh air, then this is the place to be. As for me, I'm going to go and play with Tilly over here. I'm Spiyoma Sebula for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Sky and you're watching Joburg Today.
With our Big Five being a huge tourist attraction, our friend from Down Under visits the Lion Park.
One of South Africa's pride and joy is the Big Five. Johannesburg's urban setting may distract you from the fauna and flora that the Highveld has to offer. But the outskirts of the city is home to a much larger variety of beloved wild animals.
The Lion Park was established in 1966 by the world-famous Chipperfield Circus. Currently at the time, it was the third of its kind open in the world and the second of its kind open in South Africa. And from there, it's basically grown so much to what it is today, and that is one of Gauteng's top tourist destinations. The one thing about the Lion Park is we're very close to the airport, so people like to pop through before they jump on a flight. And, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So where we are now, we're on the giraffe feeding platform where you actually get to feed the giraffe, which is something you don't get to do in many other places. We offer the cheetah walk experience where you actually get to walk with a cheetah, a fully grown cheetah, for about an hour, cub interaction, and super close views of lions. They come right up to the vehicles, you get really close and really amazing photos. Now, by doing all of this, you actually get to interact with the animals, and people leave with this love for these animals. You actually, in a way, grow a bond to them. The Lion Park is a sanctuary for all these animals. We have a higher inflow of people, and not only tourists but South Africans as well. It's a nice day out, you get to see the animals in a semi-natural habitat, and the animals are all happy, which is one thing people like to see.
Look at that bugger.
So we do have on-site accommodation. It's luxury tented camps with en-suite bathrooms, and they have about 4 beds inside. The one thing people love about sleeping over here is you get to hear the lions roaring, the hyenas and the jackal at night. So although you're so close to town, it feels like you're in the middle of Africa. Our weekends are our busiest time with our tented camp because people are not working on weekends, they come for a quick stay over.
Though the Lion Park is close to the city, it still offers a beautiful African scenery. So take a shot left and experience it for yourself.
I'm Zondi Lengubeni and you're watching Joburg Today.
For more on our city, check out the playlist as well as our latest episode of Business Destination Joburg. That's it from me, Nashina. I leave you with Runaway Train by the Hines Brothers.
Back in ETV.
Change my name, it's what I had to do, you see. Living life in great confusion, to find a way to live at peace eternally, to get out of my illusion. Some days like a runaway train, some days I can't remember my new name. Some days like a runaway train. I've seen the faults, I've seen the light. I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. Doing all that we can to please ourselves, not thinking of tomorrow. Forgetting who we are, we think we're what is not. Beg and steal and borrow. Some days like a runaway train. Some days I can't remember my new name. Some days like a runaway train. I've seen the faults, I've seen the light. I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. Some changes gotta come my way before I fall outside. We could wait for another day, but that would not be right. That would not be right. I've seen folks, I've seen the light. Oh Lord, I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die. I've seen folks, I've seen the light. Oh Lord, I looked into my Father's eyes. Blindness is my real disguise. We all must live, we all must die.